up, everyone? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are here with a trailer reaction. We are just a little bit behind on this, but that's fine. I've been kind of keeping myself away from this. This is the Spiderman No Way Home, the first trailer. Obviously, this is kind of like a Spider-Man 3-ish, but they're not using the numbers in with Tom Holland's character portrayal of Spider-Man.
To differentiate from Garfield and Maguire.
Right. Yes. So, I have heard speculations about this. That the movie is supposed to have basically Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's version of Spider-Man in it. Mm-hmm. This is what I have heard.
Yeah.
I've also heard that Doc Ock is probably going to be Alfred Molina. Mm-hmm. Doc Ock is to be make a cameo, which and then I think the two versions of the Green Goblin that we have seen so far show up.
Okay, so you're talking about Dane DeHaan and Willem Dafoe.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my speculation. That's what I've heard. Now this is a trailer. This is not. Well, trailers can be deceiving.
Trailers can be deceiving.
So be taking this with a grain of salt, or the whole shaker, depending on how you want to view it. No pepper. Sorry.
Pots?
What?
Pots?
No, never mind. The spice.
Oh, not the name.
Not the name. So, salt and pepper. No R&B either.
Oh my
Lord.
Anyway,
all right. I'm done with the stupid jokes. All right. Let's just watch this and just,
explode our minds.
Yes. All right. Play.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Oh, gosh.
Can we just, stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
Aw.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact.
That's right. That's what happened at the end of the last movie.
I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did. The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
Okay.
So, Peter, what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
Uh-oh.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone?
Uh-oh.
Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. My Aunt May should really stop talking.
Oopsie.
What just happened?
Christmas.
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Pumpkin bomb.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah. All right, December 17th. All right.
Huh.
Wow. Okay. Other than Peter talking and interrupting the spell and making things go awry, if it had something to do with what Loki was doing and because it's still kind of, I don't know, or is this like, is it going to be affected by that, or I don't know how they're going to intertwine it if they are. It seems like at the end of Loki season 1, things have already changed.
Yeah. Kang.
Kang
is the leader of the TVA.
Yeah.
Which he was already, but now he's more of
he was a variant of the
He Who Remains.
He Who Remains, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we say that a lot.
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. Shazam. No, I'm
Electro.
Electro, maybe.
I did know prior to this coming out because of like official sources coming out and saying Jamie Foxx is coming back.
Okay.
As Electro, but it's not the same Electro, not the blue guy. It's going to be Jamie Foxx playing a new version of Electro.
Okay, like Peter, like Holland's universe.
Yes.
Electro. Okay.
Yes.
Not.
That's why it was
Garfield's.
yellow lightning, not blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is what Electro's original color was. The blue lightning is a new, like, Marvel Ultimates edition kind of thing.
Though it was interesting to see Doc Ock.
Yes.
Here in this, and obviously he recognizes Peter as Peter, he's not recognized, or Tom Holland version of Peter Parker as Peter. I would have thought that maybe he, because obviously Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire's face have not, they don't look alike at all.
Right.
It would have been a little bit confusing, but maybe it was just the fact that he saw him in the spider suit and just kind of, hi.
Well, he wasn't in the spider suit. He was in a regular business suit.
Right,
Like,
and then, but we don't know where that scene actually falls.
Right.
It could have easily been before Doc Ock came out of the cloud of dust.
Mm-hmm.
He put on the iron spider suit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, trailers can be deceiving.
Or, here's the other thing. So the whole thing about this version of Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is he is pulled. And this is coming from Alfred Molina himself in an interview when he was describing why his character's in here.
Right.
He is pulled from his universe right before he sacrifices himself.
Right, whenever he's doing the sun thing.
Yeah.
Now, is it before he has the change of heart and he talks his arms into doing it? Or is it like at the moment when he's trying to pull the sun down into the water?
It's at the moment that he's about to kill Peter before he changes his mind.
Okay. Okay, so when they're having the little talk with that. So,
yes.
Okay.
He's pulled like that.
Okay.
Straight into this universe. That is the way that Alfred Molina has described it. He said he never had that change of heart. He never had that sacrifice. And he has not had the inhibitor chip destroyed yet.
Yeah, okay. But
okay.
Hopefully, okay.
Or not, he has not overpowered the inhibitor chip yet. Where he's able to talk to them. You listen to me.
Yes.
Now. That hasn't happened. So, that being said, what if that suit?
Okay, what's the Doc Ock suit?
No.
No.
The regular coat and tie that Peter was in. What if that's not Tom Holland?
Oh, and they just swapped the faces on them? It's Peter
for the purpose of the trailer.
Okay. Maybe.
What if that's actually Toby standing on top of the car and he comes in, hello, Peter? Like, just that quick. That's the kind of misdirection that Marvel likes to do.
Or it could be that we didn't see in that shot, maybe, we have Tom Holland on top of the car and then maybe Tobey Maguire somewhere else, but at the same scene.
Yeah.
That could also be another possibility.
Correct. Now,
if Andrew Garfield is supposed to be in here, I don't know when we're going to get him. This seems like a lot to throw into one movie. Unless they're planning on making another movie or something like that, unless this carries over into the Doctor Strange movie. I mean,
that's some of the speculation I've been seeing even before the trailer came out, was if they were to try to do that, that's a lot of
you're not
exposition
going to
and fulfillment.
Yes. And you're not going to really get you may be able to play on the nostalgia of the other two Spider-Men just a little bit. Maybe Tobey Maguire more so than Andrew Garfield a little bit, unfortunately. Yeah. But, I mean, you're still... I mean, unless they do it in the style of, like, Into the Spider-Verse... Hi, I'm Peter Parker. Hi, I'm Peter Parker. And I was the one and only Spider-Man...
Until now.
Yeah, until now.
But... And then right at the very end, post-credit scene, they reveal who the live-action Miles is going to be. Anyways.
Here? Okay. Yeah. Okay, all right. Who would...
Because they already had Donald Glover play Aaron.
Yeah.
So we already know that Aaron is the Prowler in this.
Right. Or at least...
They just haven't touched on it since the very first movie.
Or either he hasn't become it yet, or he's... Because we haven't seen where Kingpin is at in the MCU yet. I mean, I don't know if they consider Into the Spider-Verse part of the MCU or not. I don't know if they do.
No, okay. It's a Sony. It's Sony. It's all
thing. Okay, so
yeah. Which this is Sony as well, but this is Sony with association with Marvel.
Right.
Studios Entertainment.
So they could bring in Wilson Fisk.
Well, we already have one. That's canon to the MCU.
Okay, that's right.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people think that this is going to be two different Spider-Man stories merged into one. Okay. Because they are still rolling with the whole Public Enemy #1 Spider-Man.
Okay. Which I don't know anything about, so...
Okay, so in that, Spider-Man's defense attorney is Daredevil.
Okay, so... all right. But we don't know if... I don't know the guy who played...
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox, if he's going to...
There is speculation.
Okay.
Because he keeps popping up to say hi to fans in the vicinity of where Spider-Man's filming. Okay. Like, there was one where it was, someone was getting, like, biscuit,
gravy?
Not donuts, like, biscuits, like,
cookies.
No.
Like, from England. I don't know, but that's the only biscuits.
Yeah, it was getting it was some kind of pastry.
Oh.
He called
Scones?
it something. No, he called it biscuit something.
I don't know.
Because he's British. But it was on his Instagram, and he said hi to a fan, and then they realized he's in Atlanta. And Atlanta's where Spider-Man was filming. Then, about 2 weeks later, someone was getting coffee, and he was jogging, and yeah, it was just, why is Charlie Cox in Atlanta? Kind of a thing.
Okay, well, they could tie this in with the rest of it any which way, and we could all be wrong. Both of us could be completely wrong in any of the speculations whatsoever.
That's the fun part about it, though. Speculating is what makes it fun. Just like when it was showing everything, like all the cities falling into each other, Inception style. Was I the only one that saw a big, like, giant sand creature?
I briefly saw that, but
I was like, Thomas Hayden Church?
No, I don't know if it was Sandman or not, but it was right. I know the thing. I think I remember the scene you're talking about is right before the pumpkin bomb shows up.
Yeah,
and then kablooey.
Because it wasn't an explosion; it was like sand moving.
Yes, I remember seeing that, and then I almost like wait, is this like one of the Sand Eternal? Actually, the real Sand Eternal showing up?
Oh, gotcha.
But I didn't. I was distracted by the pumpkin bomb showing up, and a William Dafoe esque laugh.
Yes,
as Green Goblin.
Yes. The pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, the pumpkin bomb.
I was so happy with the pumpkin bomb.
And it does look like the ones from the Tobey Maguire version.
It's the same one.
Yeah. So it's
the same exact one. So that so we know for sure Electro,
Okay.
because Jamie Foxx came out and said it
Right.
himself. Alfred Molina.
Obviously, unless this is
Obviously.
a real big, real big gotcha moment. Wait, what?
Well, yeah. Alfred Molina and
What
maybe
was-
not Willem Dafoe himself.
I think
But-
they could talk him into doing it.
I'm sure they could. But we know it's the pumpkin bomb for sure.
Yeah.
The only
I mean,
other
you
thing
think it
is
could be what James Franco coming in being redone as in like Spider-Man, like,
I would be okay with that.
but he didn't really go full Goblin. He was more Hobgoblin-esque,
They don't
a
call him
little
the
more-
Hobgoblin. They call him
No,
the Neo-Goblin.
Neo-Goblin.
They call him the Neo-Goblin.
Alright.
The only one who's ever been a true quote-unquote Hobgoblin is Ned Leeds.
Okay, I'm not sure who that is, but it's not obviously his friend Ned. Hopefully.
That's the other speculation
Oh,
because Bartolomeo, Jason Bartolomeo,
Yeah.
who plays the actor who plays him, between Spider-Man 2 and Far From Home
Far From
and
Home.
No Way Home
Yeah.
was COVID. Right?
Yeah.
Dude lost like 120 pounds. Like, he showed up to the day one of filming, and his way of saying, "Hey, I'm on set," was posting a shirtless selfie in his trailer. And people are like, is he getting bulked up for a role? Because it's not just normal. It's not normal weight loss. That was the kind like Chris Pratt, Kamal Nanjiani, like
J.K. Simmons.
yeah, that was. We're going to
Okay.
put you with a trainer and a dietitian to get you in shape for a role. Because that wasn't just normal weight loss. That was like, dude had abs on top of abs on top of abs.
Unless he was really bored during that entire time.
That's the other
I
speculation,
don't
but it was the timing was just too crazy because it was he revealed his body the very
But
first
here
day
in the
it's
trailer,
set.
he did not have that.
Oh, he'd
slim-
lost a weight.
yeah.
He was just still wearing baggy clothes.
Right. But
He-
his
he-
face looked the same to me. I must same.
It
at
was
least-
the hair. Unless they filmed like a couple of scenes at the same time they filmed Far From Home, and then there's going to be a time jump,
maybe.
and it's going to show him as slimmer.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I mean, it's just. Well, we got to wait till Christmas to find out. December 17th actually. So
December 17th.
a couple of weeks from Christmas.
So that means we are getting.
Top Gun
3.
Maverick. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say we're getting 3 Marvel. Well, technically Sony. 4. We are getting a Marvel-related property each month between now and the end of the year. Shang-Chi in September.
Which is at the time of this filming, sometime
Yeah.
near the end of this week.
Yeah. Venom: Let There Be Carnage in October.
Okay.
Eternals in November. And then Spider-Man in December.
I don't know. I guess I may have had just a little bit of Marvel burnout. I guess that's why I'm not as excited about some of the things that are coming out with Marvel this time. In this phase, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed WandaVision. That was fantastic. I enjoyed Loki. That was great. I enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier, which now it's Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That was great. Seeing this trailer, I'm interested in watching it because, obviously they're going to be banking on people's nostalgia to make it do good at the box office or whatever, stream, whatever. I'm interested in seeing that. Doctor Strange, okay, I don't necessarily have to see it in the theaters.
I think that's
I
in
can watch it
March.
at home. Yeah, fall next year.
Yeah.
What's next? Guardians 3.
Oh, we're getting a Guardians Christmas special first. I think it's next year though. I can't remember if it's 2021 or 2022, but we're getting a Guardians Christmas special.
Great. Okay. Was it Peter Quill introduces Christmas to the Ravengers?
That I don't know. I just know that Kevin Feige
they're
announced it.
They're gonna be sitting around on the Milano. Sean Gunn's character, I don't even know his name.
I can never remember it.
I don't know it either. He's gonna be sitting there and it's just like, I hope I did the present right. And
Yeah.
I am
That
Groot.
sounds more like an animated What If than it does.
Yeah.
But especially after Drax taking the selfie with just
With T'Challa?
Yeah.
We need to take another one. You were ugly. I was perfect.
yeah.
Now this is going to be back there, and I don't know if it was like in the first little stinger of the trailer, and then in the middle of the trailer, there's a scene where Peter is like looking at somebody sitting in a car. I thought it looked like Tyra Banks, the model.
No, that was not Tyra Banks. That was
it's not what's her face from America's Top Model.
No.
Okay.
But
anyways, it's also obviously not Rosario Dawson.
No, it's not the Night Nurse. From the Marvel television series.
Yeah. So those are still technically canon to a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
Okay.
As of right now, they have not said or done anything to decanonize them in the way that they have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
So, basically anything... If you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you see so many tie-ins, especially with, like, Sif showing up and all that stuff.
Right. And that's only for like, the first 2 seasons or something like that, or 3 at the most.
Yeah, beyond that.
Season 4, they start going into the Inhumans with Daisy, I guess, learning about the Kree experiments and trying to find her mother, and turns out she was evil.
Yeah.
And Coulson loses a hand, and then I think it was season 5, I stopped watching.
Oh, that's one that actually got good. So beyond season 3.5, season 4-ish, right before basically the Inhumans TV show was airing alongside.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
With
it
Anson Mount and
ran
all that.
only for like maybe half a season and then stopped or something.
No, it was only supposed to be 8 episodes.
Oh, okay, all right.
It was supposed to be a movie, and then they chopped it up into episodes.
Okay.
And then it was actually supposed to be like Game of Thrones style, where like all the episodes were supposed to like be theatrically released in IMAX. They did it with 1 episode, didn't make any money, and they changed their minds. Because it's not good.
Okay.
But
yeah, I had heard reviews and stuff like that. Like the show wasn't that great. I mean, the best part I think they said was the dog.
Yeah.
They spent all the money on the dog.
Yes. Yes, his teleportation powers is where all the special effects went. Like, they could not afford to do, I'm forgetting the actress's name, but she played, Zatanna in Smallville.
Okay.
But anyways, she's
sure.
Black Bolt's wife, and so her hair is supposed to be, like, kinetic. Like, all of her power comes from her hair in the comics and in the show. She did it 1 time.
Okay.
And because it cost so much of her effects, storyline-wise, they just shaved her head for the rest of the show.
Okay. Sounds like
Because
they didn't plan
there was
very
a
well.
lot. There was a lot of special effects that go into making her hair move.
Yeah. It sounds like whoever pitched the show didn't pitch it right. So whenever they got their budget, they were like, "Oop, maybe I should have mentioned this, this, and this." But we have an American bulldog, an English bulldog here. We can do that.
That's like the size of a car.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
An English bulldog. Yeah.
Yeah.
To clarify. Anyways.
So right around season 3, season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., something at Disney changed.
Okay.
Before, Marvel Studios Television and Marvel Studios were 2 different entities.
Right.
Like, the only thing that connected Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to Marvel was the lines of dialogue, the fact that Coulson was in it, and the first episode was directed by Joss Whedon.
Right, and then, they had the little mixed things like an aftermath of, like, the Thor Dark World that they had. And that was the last thing I remember seeing as a tie-in to any of the movies. Because the Hydra thing happened before that.
Yeah.
And then Thor 2 happened,
and then they actually had Peggy Carter in there because they were also running Agent Carter concurrently as well.
That must have been
that
after
had 2
I
seasons.
stopped, so yeah.
Season 2, episode 1 or 2, it shows them going back in the past, and it's like her, Dum Dum Dugan, it's the whole Howling Commandos for like a little flashback, and then it moves back forward, and it's them explaining what a item 84 is, or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Or item 47.
Yeah.
Whatever the code was.
Yeah.
And then that's when you had the curator from the museum in Ghostbusters 2.
Oh yeah.
Was actually one of the Asgardians that had been living on Earth the whole time.
Okay.
And so that was a tie-in to Thor as well. But other than little things like that, the reason why is because Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, Alan Horn over movies, Kevin Feige over Marvel Studios movies, Jeff Loeb over the television shows. There was a big shakeup.
Okay.
And then Ike Perlmutter as well. It was all like corporate stuff.
Okay.
Basically, they were saying we want to do this, this, and this, and like to connect them, and they were saying no, you can't, no, you can't, no, you can't. And
why? I mean,
I just don't know the official answer to that. I haven't read any interviews or anything.
Okay.
But I just know that Joss Whedon's brother, Jed Whedon, came out and said, this is what happened. The movie side wanted to integrate with us, and our bosses would not let them.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So
Feige wanted to keep it all together.
Backwards than what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So the TV execs wanted nothing, just wanted to do their own thing.
Yeah, because they didn't want to feel bound. The thing that was going on was on the DC side. Gotham was going on.
Okay.
And you had so many interconnecting stories between the Batman movies that are running on, Zack Snyder that's going on, the animated shows.
Because
and there's so many. They were like, how are we supposed to tell Jim Gordon's story without implementing Batman? And their hands were tied so tight. Same with the CW shows. That's why you couldn't have Batman, you couldn't have Superman until season 2. On Supergirl, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the multiverse type of thing. I mean, I mean, you can get around it by saying that. Whereas I guess in the MCU, that has not been that wasn't a thing until Loki or WandaVision. You could get the multiverse theory going on. Maybe
technically,
sort of. I guess you could say maybe
I would say
Infinity War with Strange looking into the future and seeing the 4 million million possibilities and only one way we win. That was looking into the multiverse.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, with DC, I mean they're not shut. Excuse me. Should I just say, okay, this is not in this particular version of events. This is part of the multiverse.
Yeah,
that sort of thing. And yes, we have had a Crisis on Infinite Earths, but that didn't condense everything down on one Earth. That created a whole brand new multiverse.
Because they still had to separate their HBO Max from their CW series, and the only one that really crosses over in that context is Stargirl. And the reason why I say that is because you don't watch Stargirl, correct?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. In season 2, that's where they're like, hey, this is still a part of it. Don't give up.
Okay.
Something happens.
All right. Until I guess Ezra Miller version of the Flash creates a flashpoint and then messes with time again. if they're still doing that, I don't know. That's
no. It's still Flashpoint, and it's got both Batmans, and
we are way off topic now. I mean, but all right. Anyways, yeah. Movie looks good. I'm going to go see it.
And scene. Yeah, no, I agree. It looks so good. I can't wait for some more stuff to come out.
Way off topic. Not the first time it's happened. Ever. Today.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah. Anyways, so I guess if they release a second trailer, I guess we could, closer to the time, like an official Phase 2 or whatever, I guess we can do that as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm coming straight over. I'm not waiting a week again. That killed me.
Works. Well, it didn't have to, but anyways, there were some things behind the scenes that we're going to talk about. So until next time, do the bell likey pushy thingy and the subscribe to Flashy and check our Patreon out. There's lots of things some going on there in whatnots. Until then, bye bye and be blessed.